I've done the best I can with what I have available, so I'm just going to have to let it dry overnight and see what we're left with, really. Hello again everyone. So, it's the morning after the night before. In the last episode you saw me clamp up this guitar body. It's the first time I've clamped up a guitar body, and it was a little bit more tricky than I thought, especially with the carved top and everything. So, I guess there's nothing really left to do but take the clamps off and see what we've got. First impressions, as always. I don't think it's perfect, but it's okay. It's probably extremely hard for me to show you on camera, especially in this light, but certainly in that area I was a little bit concerned about. If I zoom in a bit, as I say, there's that little lip there, and there's just places where it looks to me like if I really wanted to, I could get like a hair or maybe a scalpel blade in. Not everywhere, but certainly in places. So overall, not bad. I think the camera's making it look worse than it is. There's areas where it's just kind of dark around the joint and it might look like there's a gap, but there really isn't. So I'm just going to try and tidy things up a little bit and we'll see what we're left with. So, in the absence of owning a spindle sander, or a bobbin sander as you might call it, which I do really want to buy at some point very soon, I've got this attachment for my drill press, which kind of allows me to roughly do exactly the same thing. Obviously it hasn't got the up and down motion that you'd have with the drill press, unless I employ someone to sit and raise the drill up and down, but nevertheless it should just give me something to sand against to allow me to tidy up these edges slightly. There's a few little marks and dings and things that I really want to take out, so I just want to get a rough sand on there. So there we have it, after about half an hour with the mocked up spindle sander. It's looking really good actually. Managed to get that spindle sander attachment actually works pretty well. It's probably still not as good as an actual bobbin sander itself, but I was still pretty impressed with how well it worked. I managed to get a lot of the irregularities and little chips and bumps and things out of it. The only thing that it's not really designed to do is this kind of long back sweeping curve. That would be better suited to being done on a belt sander or something like that. I still managed to get it smoothed out a lot better than it was. I think if I was actually going to get that perfect to the touch, I probably would need a belt sander or something. I might be able to sand it away by hand, we'll see, but to the eye at least I can't see any sort of waviness to it that puts me off or anything like that, but I can just still feel it ever so slight variation as I run my hand around it. But there we go. So yeah, just quite short and sweet today. I just wanted to show how it had turned out after clamping. Just looking around there closely in my hands, I'm just trying to see if there's anywhere where there is actually a gap in the seam at all. Most of the places where I thought there might be one have sanded out absolutely perfectly. So yeah, it was just a bit of an optical illusion just because the two surfaces weren't marrying up properly. No, I think that's good all the way around, and I really didn't think it was going to be. Oh well. Next time we'll probably be looking at routing out the neck pocket, which is probably the last proper scary thing to do on the body. So I look forward to that. Until next time, goodbye.